Here's how to successfully use a privy. It is 8:15. I have rolled out. The Stewart Hollow shelter is 10 miles away. First 8 miles is a bunch of puds, and then the last 2 miles are flat, so hopefully that'll be nice after the rough part. It's a natural bench here with a view of those really tall trees over there. This is Roger's Ramp, which is a cousin of the lemon squeezer, but this one doesn't look nearly as squeezy. Let's see if I can do this without falling over. Okay. This part I'm not going to be able to do while holding on to this. This is the first of the 3 climbs today. There's a couple little smaller ones as well. Haven't seen any people today yet, but it's only 9 or 10. I don't know if it's past the peak, and that's why Connecticut all has the same color leaves. It's kind of disappointing. There's like red and stuff close to the ground, but it's just pretty much yellow. None of these climbs are especially tall or long. I think that last one was 0.4, but now the pain in my foot is like the front of my ankle where my leg and my foot meet. So it hurts to bend that, but the top doesn't hurt right now. It might hurt later, but right now it's fine. Wonder what this used to be. Seems weird to have a wall on 3 sides. Doesn't look like there's any rocks under me. I haven't been to all of the campsites yet, but it seems like in Connecticut they're spaced out pretty well for me. This is the next climb. This one is about 0.8. So far it's been nice, just a little rooty, but no rocks. Crossed over the stream. Looks like we might be following it for a little bit. Look how big this leaf is. I took an environmental science class in high school, and I used to be able to identify like 12 different trees, and now I cannot. It's 1 o'clock, stopped and had lunch. There's one more down, and then an up, and then a down. And then the next 2 miles after that is flat, so in 2 or 3 hours I should be at camp. Rock stepping stones across Guinea Brook are no longer safe to use. Requires fording or using the bypass. Do I want to walk an extra 0.4, or do I want to see if this brook is rock hoppable? It looks fairly low from up here, so I'm gonna risk it. This is what we're working with. It looks like there's a couple options to cross dry. I'm just trying to figure out the best spot. Just took my shoes off and walked across it, but a little further up there because it was shallower. Most of the rocks are either underwater or they seem very slippery, and I didn't want to fall in or put my foot in because the water is freezing. This is something I should keep in mind for later. I guess there used to be wells at these sites, and then they decided that they weren't safe. This is the last climb. It's about half a mile. I'm about halfway through it. This is the Silver Hill camping area. This is one of the locations that does not have water. That stream I forded is the water source. Still about 3 miles to go. This is a pretty area. This is the Housatonic River. Had a bunch of chemicals dumped in it, and I don't know how long ago it was, but it's not safe to drink. I think the next 2 miles kind of walks along it. Kind of feels like it's starting to sprinkle. There's a little memorial to someone here. Comments say that the Stewart Hollow shelter is dry, so fill up here. And there is a pair of shoes in that tree. Here's turnoff for the Stewart Hollow shelter. Let's go check it out and see it through the trees. So far, there's no one here. It says I passed 2 sites while coming in, but I did not see any. Spot 3 has some good hammock trees. It started raining and then it stopped. So I don't know. I've already mentioned that it's supposed to rain tonight and then for the next 3 days, because I feel like I thought about it and then I didn't. But that's what's supposed to happen. Today I did 10 miles. Tomorrow's goal is to get into Kent, which is about 7 miles away. There's 2 people that showed up and said there's a pretty bad climb, like 2 miles down. So I'm not looking forward to that. Thank you for watching, commenting, donating, subscribing. I will see you in the next one.